Once in a quiet town, there lived a simple man named Raghav. He worked at a small fuel station on the outskirts where life moved slowly, but dreams burned fast. Raghav had big dreams. He wanted wealth, a luxurious house, and above all, to drive his dream car, a sleek black Mercedes-Benz. But for now, he filled petrol in the very cars he wished to own. Every day he smiled at customers, but inside there was a silent fire, a deep longing for a better life. One sunny afternoon, a polished black Mercedes rolled into the station. Raghav's eyes widened. His heart skipped a beat. "That's the one, my dream car," he whispered. A man in a sharp suit stepped out and said politely, "Fill up 2,000 rupees worth, please." Raghav began fueling the car, unable to take his eyes off it. He imagined himself behind the wheel, his hand on the steering, driving through wide-open roads, far away from the dusty station. The man noticed his gaze and asked with a smile, "Thinking of something, young man?" Raghav hesitated, then said honestly, "Sir, this is my dream car. I want to succeed in life. I want to own something like this someday." The man studied him for a moment, then pulled out a sleek visiting card. "This is my office address," he said kindly. "Come by tomorrow. I can show you how business works. If you're ready to put in the effort, maybe one day you'll be the one driving this car." With that, he drove off, leaving behind a cloud of dust and a card that could change a life. Raghav held the card in his hand. His heart thudded with excitement. But then, doubt crept in. What if it's a scam? What if I'm being used? What if I fail? He stared at the card one last time, then tossed it into the bin. That was it. A moment passed. A chance lost. 3 years later, Raghav was still at the same petrol pump. Same uniform, same routine, same dreams. One morning, another black Mercedes pulled in. This time, a different man stepped out, confident, successful. 2,000 rupees worth of petrol, please." Raghav couldn't help but admire the car again. The man looked at him and asked, "Do you remember someone giving you a visiting card here about 3 years ago?" Raghav's eyes widened. "Yes, but how do you know that?" The man smiled. "Because I was here too. I worked as a cleaner at this very station. I overheard your conversation that day. After you left, I picked the card from the bin, called the number, and met the man." Raghav stood frozen. The man continued, "He mentored me. I worked hard. I learned. And now this car is mine." He looked into Raghav's eyes, not with pride, but with quiet sympathy. "I just wish you had tried. That one decision, it could have changed your whole life." And then he drove off, into a future Raghav had once dreamed of. Opportunities don't always come twice. Sometimes one moment, one card, one decision can define your destiny. Most dreams don't die from a lack of opportunity. They die from fear, hesitation, and self-doubt. The whisper that says, "Maybe I'm not ready," or "What if I fail?" But what if you fly? So next time life hands you a chance, don't throw it away. Understand it, explore it, act on it, because maybe the next Mercedes has your name on it. If this story touched your heart, imagine how many such powerful stories are waiting to be discovered. Don't just scroll, let's become a part of this journey. Hit subscribe and turn on the bell icon, because the next story might just change your life. Welcome to a world of stories that speak to your soul. Subscribe now. Your journey begins here.